What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management. Hope everyone's having a great week. Now in this video, I'm going to be talking about how we know when to invest in stocks and should we be investing in stocks right now. So of course, everybody knows what's going on. In this world, we have a pandemic going on. We have a crisis. We have a coronavirus, which is killing off many people. At the same time, that's had its effects on so many markets, the economy, and so many other things. Why? Because it's changed life. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly how you need to know if you're going to invest in stocks right now, how you know if you need to invest in stocks, and how you know what to do when it comes to investing in stocks. So earlier this week, we had the crude oil crashing. Contracts were going below zero. Oil was ridiculously cheap. Now, a couple of days ago, I briefly discussed that means there's a lot of opportunity. But at the same time, that does not mean we should all go out and just put money into what we don't know. To start off with, when I'm going to talk to you guys about trading stocks, I want to tell you guys a few things before we start. Make sure that you do not invest in what you don't know. Do not listen to other people's opinions when it comes to investing. Do your own research and always go in with a plan. I'm not saying if you do all those things, you're not going to fail, you're going to make money. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is it makes more likely that you make money. And why is that? Well, because if you think about it, every successful investor, businessman, anybody who's put their money into stocks before has had failures. That's natural. Like I said, in business, in everything, that's natural. But they've been humbled by that result. They've been humbled by whatever experiences they've had, and they've learned to use that to push them forward. They've grown from that, they've learned from the mistakes, and that's how they've excelled. So pretty much, what I am telling you to do is take your chances, because that's what all the successful investors have done. They've taken their chances, they failed, but eventually they succeeded. Eventually it works out. But if you are going to invest in stocks, you need to make sure you're doing the right thing. So that means studying, learning, practicing if you can, eventually putting money into it. And again, like the big investors and successful businessmen, you will fail, but you'll become better after those failures. I know it's funny how it works, but that is exactly how it works. If you're new to trading stocks and you put money in and you get a 40% return in one day, you might think you're the best trader in the world, but that is not how it works. Might have been lucky, you might have heard someone else was saying, you might have just something might have just happened and you got lucky on that day. That is not common. You will not be getting 40% returns in stock market every single day. So remember that all you guys who are new to trading, this is not gambling, this is stock investing. So the next thing I want to say is, if you guys are going to trade stocks right now, there's opportunity, as I've said. If you're going to invest in something right now, what would I recommend? Again, it's up to you, but things I'm looking at, certain things which are to do with oil prices. So, again, in the last few days, there are certain stocks that have jumped 30, 40% in one day. If you're going to trade those kind of stocks because they rise when oil falls, or they go against the stock market, whatever it may be, you need to make sure that you're going in there for a day or even less. If you're going to go for those kind of stocks, trust me, there's no point holding them for a few days, for a week. That is not the kind of trading you're doing. You've got to differentiate between day trading, swing trading, and long-term investing. Right now, a lot of people are day trading and swing trading. And why is that? Because the stock market is very volatile right now. So I'm going to tell you, if you're going to invest in those stocks that are related to oil, whether it's crude oil, whether it's oil prices, whatever it may be, make sure that you go in there with a plan and you go in there smart. You need to do your research. There are many stocks that go up when oil goes up. There are many stocks that do the complete opposite. And again, that's why you saw huge gains on Monday and Tuesday in a couple different stocks. Personally, this stock market this week has been up and down for me as well. Monday and Tuesday I made 10% gains both days. Yesterday I lost 6%. Now why is that? Again, because I'm trading stocks which are to do with oil. You do not have to do that. You can also go in with a plan to invest in blue chip stock companies. You can go into the stock market with a plan to only invest in the huge companies, the tech companies, entertainment, cruise ships, airlines, whatever it may be. But you need to know exactly what you're doing. If, for example, let's say Apple, if you know to yourself, okay, Apple is usually trading at this price. Right now, it's trading at 200 whatever. If it goes below 200, that rarely happens. I think I see opportunity there. I'm going to purchase this many shares. If it goes below 180, 175, I'm going to purchase a lot more shares, because long term I have a great opportunity. That is a good plan. That is something you can do. That is way different to going, okay, this stock goes up when oil goes down. I'm going to buy this stock and I'm just going to hold it and see what happens. Hopefully it keeps going up for the next 2 weeks. That is not going to happen. That's going to get you in trouble. What you're going to do is see that stock rising and rising and rising, get excited by the percentage gains you're getting, keep leaving it, not taking your profits, and suddenly it will start downtrending. You'll think to yourself, Okay, when it goes back up again, then I'm going to take profits that time. It doesn't. It keeps going down. You're still, in green. You're still made a profit if you take profits now. But no, you're waiting for it to go back up again. That doesn't happen. You end up losing your money. Those are the kind of things I'm talking about when it comes to planning how you're going to invest in these stocks. There's a lot of money to be made in the stock market every day, every week, every year. But when it comes to investing in stocks, sure, you can make a lot of money real quick in a few days. You can make good money. But if you want to make a full fortune, then you've got to do long-term investing. You've got to do smarter investing. You've got to do, you've got to trade with a long-term plan. Warren Buffett did not get to where he is by, trading each and every day specific stocks just based on what people are making noise about, what other people are saying, what looks good right now. That's not how you should trade. So to really touch on my overall point, which is, how do you know when is the right time to invest in the stock market? Well, to be honest, there's no perfect opportunity. A lot of people try and find the lowest point of the stock. When the crash happened last month, everyone tried to, said, oh, I'm still going to wait for a little bit for it to keep dropping, Before you know it, it's back up again. There's no perfect opportunity. There's no perfect time. But you got to do your research. See what you're willing to buy. See what price you're willing to buy at. And also, would you buy that company? If that company was offered to you for a certain price, would you buy that company? If you think about stocks in that way, that's going to help you out a lot more. So there are different types of traders. Again, like I said, if you really are a day trader, you've got to do more due diligence. You've got to do each and every day, looking at the stocks, checking what's happening each and every hour, going with a direct plan to get in and out of a trade within a day, within 7.5 hour period that the stock market is open. If you're going to swing trade, don't get too down on yourself if your stock is down in a day. Don't get too hard on yourself if your stock doesn't shoot up straight away. You're in it for a few days. You've got to see what's happening. And if it really looks like you're not seeing any returns, you're not going to see anything change, you look at different indicators, it's not really going to help you, then you've got to know to cut your losses here. Get out of that stock there and then. Because I'm telling you, some of these stocks can dip 10, 15, 20% in a day, 40%, 50%, 60% in a week. And it's going to play with your emotions. When it comes to your emotions, if you let your emotion control you when it comes to the stock market, you're going to lose all your money. It doesn't matter what you do. You trade options, put options, stocks, you're going to lose all your money. So I need you guys to be smart with this. We can turn this to this in a 3-day period in stocks. That is possible. But at the same time, we can also turn $100 to nothing. You guys need to know what you're doing. You guys need to go in there with a plan. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter who says whatever on social media, shows you, what they did here and there, it doesn't matter. What worked for them might not necessarily work for you. Everyone sees things differently. Everyone has, different ways to get in and out of stock. The funny thing is, a lot of time on social media, I see a lot of people shouting about stocks, saying, get this, get that. That's what they did with Tesla last month. Guess what? When everyone's shouting about Tesla when it's already at $800, it's already made, 500% return in a month. You go and invest in it, guess what? Within a week, it's gone down to 750 and you're already panicking. They might shout it's going to go to 900, it's going to go to 1,000. Nobody knows what's going to happen. A lot of the time when they start shouting about it is when the percentage gains have already happened. Notice how when it's down 20%, down 30%, no one ever says this is a great opportunity. Everyone shouts about the stocks which have gone up so much, and then you're there saying, okay, I'm going to get this now, I'm going to buy this stock. Maybe it's a penny stock, maybe it's a pharmaceutical, maybe it's a marijuana stock. You go after it, you miss out, you lose money, you're unhappy, and you're thinking, why does that happen to me? Oh, I'm so unlucky. No, it's because you jumped on something which everyone else was talking about when they've already made their profits, they've already made their gains, they're almost getting out of that stock. You need to know when to get in the stock and when to get out of stock. I'm telling you, if a stock has made a 400% gain in 2 weeks, you do not need to be looking at that stock. If there's a stock is down, for the last 180 days, why are you looking at it, when it's continued to go down? It's only when it starts uptrending and beats certain indicators, then you can be like, okay, I see opportunity here. Like I've said before many times, when the opportunity in the stock market, at the same time there is risk. And there's always opportunity in the stock market, so there's always risk. You guys need to watch out for that. Think about that before you start trading stuff to do with oil, before you start trading penny stocks, before you start trading any type of stocks. To be honest with you, the longer you're in it, the better you'll feel. You're going to go for the short-term trades, you've got to be able to handle your emotions, handle the risk, and obviously trade wisely. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this little stock breakdown today. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Let me know if you want to dive into depth as well with stocks, and I can look at charts, show you guys different indicators, show you guys different things there. As always, make sure you guys leave a like, you subscribe, you comment, you share with your friends, all the good stuff. Tomorrow is Financial Friday, so make sure you guys are back here for that one. But as for me, I've got money to be making. You've got stocks to be watching. See you guys tomorrow for Financial Friday. Peace.